Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to the don'ts of visiting the American Southwest. So yeah, this region is definitely one of the regions in America that I know like the least about compared to, does that even make sense? The least about. I mean, compared to other US regions, I don't know a lot about this area. I'm going to assume it counts places like New Mexico, Arizona, maybe parts of Texas, that sort of region. But yeah, I'm not aware of this region. I just know it's very, very hot. And I know Breaking Bad was filmed, I think, in New Mexico. So that's basically my knowledge of this place based off that series. And I've watched that over 10 years ago. So, like 9-10 years ago. Yeah, I've been like 14, I think, when I watched it. So, yeah, I don't know a lot about this region. Obviously, some of you will be from here. So, once this video is done, you can tell me whether this is true or not. But yeah, I am fascinated to see this because I don't know a lot about this place. If I was to name some cities, I'd say Santa Fe, not because it says it here. Albuquerque. Would El Paso count? I mean, that's part of that sort of region of Texas, which is kind of part of this region, I'd say, the Southwest. But I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know a lot about this place. There's definitely one more that I can't think that I know I'm going to be annoyed that I can't remember. Would places like Phoenix count? I don't know if that would be. Is Phoenix in Arizona? Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona. So yeah, Phoenix would count as well. Maybe. Yeah, it's just hot. I'm trying to think. Maybe it's like southern Nevada, possibly. There's not much going on in Nevada, is there? Because it's just a desert. But we're going to check this out. Hopefully, going to enjoy, and let's learn about what you shouldn't do when you come to this region. I'm going to guess 2. You shouldn't go out in the extreme heat when it's like midsummer, and you shouldn't go out. Well, it's going to be relating to that. You shouldn't go out without sun cream. You shouldn't go out without a hat. You shouldn't not drink water. No, what? I mean, of course. But will it be stuff like that, or will it be more to do with like the actual people here? I guess we'll see. I just think of it as very, very hot.
Now, coming to the Southwest, the most important cultural thing you can do here is visit the Native American culture sites when you're here. And I want to say, like, don't miss out on the Native American culture. We're here in the Southwest.
Whether you're going I forgot this place. This place was built years, like hundreds of years ago, wasn't it? This is such a cool, like, site to visit. By the way, I would love to go somewhere like this because you can just imagine how long it's been standing for.
Pueblos, like you're going up to Taos, just north of here, and you see where people have lived for 1,000 years, and they still live. Okay, you have that. You go see the cliff dwellings when you're going around. You go to the reservations, see the celebrations, the dances, the food, the fried bread, all the oven bread, the pies, the things you can have and enjoy when you're here with a Native American culture. And yes, you can get souvenirs from there, you can have the food from there, you get to meet the people as well. I recommend, if you do get to go to a reservation, go to a Pueblo, take the tour, learn about the culture, because it's so enriching when you come here and you really see how it does influence the Southwest. The thing is, you can take in so much Native American culture in here, the celebrations that are going on. And the thing is, it's not just Native American celebrations. Don't miss out on the celebrations and the festivals when you are here in the Southwest. Oh, Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta? You should go see that. Oh, you're down in Tucson, go to the Tucson Gem Show. You're here in Santa Fe for the Indian Market. I mean, there's so many different events going on around the Southwest. When you're coming, look up what are the regional, festivals that are going on when you're visiting, whether you're coming in the winter, summer, spring, fall, whenever, because there's probably gonna be something going on that you can really enjoy. So do that, okay? And when I think about the festivals and the celebrations, I think back to like the Native American reservations and the Pueblos, and when you visit those, I think another thing is don't forget to be respectful when you do visit. Realize if you're going to be going to the Pueblos, you're going to be to the reservations, they might not want their picture taken. They might not want you filming them, okay? So be respectful of that, but also be respectful of their laws, because they have their own set of laws that are there, the rules that are there, and you need to follow. And so make sure you're looking to see, when can I visit? Just like the Taos Pueblo. It's only open certain hours. It's closed certain days. So you might want to check those things out as well.
So just because this is a desert, don't think that it's always going to be hot, because it's really...
That's the mistake I'm making before doing this video. I was literally saying, I mean, to be fair, it would get very hot here, right? So it's not a bad idea to say wear a hat, wear sun cream. But deserts do get very cold as well at night, right? So I guess it's like an in-between.
Not even in the summertime. Once the sun goes down, it gets cooler, it can get chilly, and it can get downright cold, especially in higher elevations. Just, desert does not equate hot. Desert just equates no water. So you know, like be prepared to dress in layers. Like I've got 2 layers on. I just left my jacket back in the car because I feel fine in a tank top and a little sweater. But be ready for that. Don't think that you're just going to be sweating bullets just because it's the desert.
So when you're driving around the Southwest,
I definitely
one
would
thing
be.
I want to tell you is don't forget there are immense distances between locations when you're a tourist here, because the Southwest has huge states, like geographically huge states. However, very low population density. So a lot of times you are not really near anything. So make sure you're always filling up with gas, have water in your car, you have that. And what's cool is you can take the back roads around the Southwest and see other things too, but you want to be safe about it, okay? Because another don't I
These are
have
some
for you is
cool
don't expect to
statues.
have cell service all the time when you're driving around the Southwest, because you'll go for a while that, you know what, it doesn't come through. So download the maps for your car, because if you stop, like we're here on the Turquoise Trail in New Mexico, and you know, my signal is gone, so if I want to try to redo my GPS and driving, it's not going to, you know, come up because I don't have a signal. You want to have it pre-downloaded, pre-set up, okay? So you do have that, because I want you to be safe and enjoy.
That's quite an important one, I feel like, because I definitely wouldn't plan ahead thinking, yeah, there's going to be no signal, especially in America. But it makes sense because it's just such a vast country.
These things. And that's another thing about the Southwest. I mean, honestly, don't just stay on the highway. I mean, yes, you can do the Route 66 part, but taking the trails, like every state has their own scenic byways you can do. We're here on the Turquoise Trail here in New Mexico between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. It's great. So don't just stay on those highways. Go and explore and be safe about it, okay? Because honestly, fill up with gas and have that water in there, a little bit safer, but you just have such great views and great places to stop. Whether it's, you know, here or, you know, you want to go see, you know, the Meteor Crater or whatever. There's so many cool places you're just going to hop off and see when you're in the Southwest. You're going to love it. So when you come to the Southwest, don't miss out on Southwest cuisine. And don't think, oh, it's Southwest, it's just Mexican food. No, yes. Well, no and yes. Yes, you can get great Mexican food when you're here. But don't think that Southwest cuisine is Mexican. There's a lot of different variety to it. Like here in New Mexico, they have New Mexican cuisine, which is much more earthy. The green peppers, the red peppers, you know, you got a lot more, you know, the Native American influence in the food too. You have all this different kind of great food here. The pozole, the green chili stew. I mean, you have all this stuff. But the cuisine here in the Southwest is fantastic. Whether you're getting your blue corn enchiladas, or maybe you're getting some tamales, or maybe you're just going to have a green chili cheeseburger, you have great food throughout the Southwest. And also, I think it's important, you need to realize there's also some local treats when you go around. Like for me, if I'm in Tucson, I'm getting a Sonoran hot dog. I mean,
That woman in the back's like, what's going on?
it's one of those things like, oh, it's wrapped in bacon and the fat rice. It's so good. You have that. Or maybe you want to go to some of the local chains in the Southwest. Like, for example, if you're down in Tucson where Jocelyn used to live, Eegee's to get their slushies there. Or you're here in New Mexico, you want to go to Blake's Lotta Burger and get the big old burger with the green chilies on it. I mean, the hatch green chilies. I mean, it's so wonderful. The food here is great. And when you go around, you have such options when you're here too. So wherever you're going in the Southwest, grab some local food. Even if you're just getting stuff by the side of the road. Because I want to tell you this, don't pass up the food on the side of the road. If they're selling the fried bread or the Indian tacos when you're there, where they fry the bread and put the meat and the beans, the sauce and all that. It's fantastic. You will eat so well when you're here. So don't be chain restaurant or looking for stuff you know. No, go out and explore the cuisine here in the Southwest. You'll love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry. You can get really great Mexican food too when you're in the Southwest. So don't worry about that. So when you're traveling through the Southwest, one thing I want to tell you is don't be afraid to go off the main path, but also stay on the main path. Meaning,
These
the
are some
big
really,
cities
really nice looking towns, by the way.
like Vegas and going to Tucson and stuff are so worth it. But also the smaller towns to visit as well. You can enjoy so much. Whether you take a Route 66, you hit up Flagstaff, or go to Meteor Crater right by there, or you're going on some of the back roads. Like here in New Mexico, if you're going from Albuquerque to Santa Fe, you can take the Turquoise Trail and just see the ghost towns along the way. There's so many cool cities. You know, if you go to Durango, it's really cool. If you want to be checking out Sedona in Arizona, Taos when you're here, but there's so many towns that are cool, but cities that are cool that you can do all this. But it takes you exploring more, because don't forget, don't expect any public transportation when you are here in the Southwest. This is all about renting a car, and you need to be safe when you do that. So don't forget to fill up, okay? Because don't think that there's always a lot of places to stop when you're here. Because in the Southwest, you have huge states, but very small population density. So there's a lot of driving you're gonna have to do. So make sure you're filled up on gas. Make sure you have water just in case, because it will make a difference, okay? Because you're gonna wanna go and explore all of the Southwest. So do those towns and those cities.
So when you're in the Southwest, don't mess with the sun and the heat.
Hell
Always
yeah.
have water with you. When you are hiking,
that.
when you are halfway through
I'm
with your water,
mastermind.
that's when you turn around and go back, because you do not want to be without water. Have it in your car if you're driving around. Just don't be without water. It's really important to stay hydrated, not just because it can be hot and sunny and things, but also because there is no air water. There is like zero, it's like negative humidity here. So always have water with you. On that note, I always have some lotion. And oh, by the way, lotion, sunscreen, because oh my gosh, the sun is intense here. And when you're hiking, the higher the elevation, even just here in Santa Fe, the sun is a lot more intense than it is somewhere, closer to sea level, because we're like 8,000 feet above sea level. It makes a difference. So be aware of those things when you're here in the Southwest. Don't get friendly with the wildlife. The people are great, but the wildlife?
But there's like what's probably there's like the like dangerous snakes, scorpions, spiders. Like you're gonna have it all here, aren't you?
Maybe not so much. Rattlesnakes? They bite. Oh, and they can kill you. As can scorpions. Coyotes? They're not.
Wait, scorpions can kill you. I know scorpions like sting. I didn't know they could kill you. Damn, they're so small.
Puppies. They are not friendly dogs. They are wild. They don't want to.
Wait, there's bears here.
Friendly dogs. They
I didn't know bears were in this region of America.
are not puppies. They are not friendly dogs. They are wild. They don't want to be your friend, nor should you want to be theirs. So don't mess with the wildlife.
Oh.
So when you're in the Southwest, don't forget to get some prickly pear something. You'll find jams and jellies or even margaritas, but there's prickly pear, these
What?
great little fruits that are on these cacti.
Wait, what?
Excellent food, and they're prevalent all over the Southwest. So a safety don't I have for you is don't mess with floodwaters here and the rain. It can rain quickly and cause flooding really fast. And there will be, they'll have like warnings out for you, like flood warnings and things like that. Pay attention to those. Don't go in the washes, which are those like gullies running near neighborhoods and streets and things. Don't go into those when it is monsoon season, or just when they have a quick rainstorm. This land doesn't soak up the water like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess because it's dry, but yeah, we saw this like a few weeks ago, like that region of Texas that was getting it, and then also New Mexico. I guess because it just doesn't get it at all. When it does get it, it just can't be absorbed.
It does in other parts of the world, so it will flood and it will do it quickly, and you will lose your footing and you will be underwater and gone in like the blink of an eye. So don't mess with the rainwaters and the flooding.
That's making me hungry, man. Well, there we go. The American Southwest. I feel like I learned a bit here, to be fair. I mean, look, I guess at the start, you've got to be careful of the sun. I mean, for me especially, I would be extra careful, because this is going to be, for me, if I came here, this would be like getting hit by like nothing I've ever been hit by before. I burn in the UK, so yeah. I've got to be extra careful here. Don't hike in southern Arizona in the heat. We keep reading articles of people dying or having to be rescued this summer. Damn, bro, it's like a fucking death trap, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.